Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask when we're done or just put them in the chat so you don't forget. And I'll go back through. Okay, so a couple of things for the new reps on here. Welcome. It is such an amazing time with Zaya and the activewear industry in general is booming. So it's super, super exciting that you guys are here and we have such a great team. So your sponsor that invited you to the new rep training is wonderful and has tons of knowledge as well. So this will just help give you a little bit of background on the logistics and the little things of becoming a new rep. So you're definitely at the right place at the right time. Zaya, like I said, it's booming and their founders are wonderful. They have tons of network marketing knowledge. So even though Zaya is a baby company and there's definitely going to be growing pains, I know a lot of us have already experienced some of the growing pains, but they have the right people and the right things in place to get them through any growing pains they may experience. And I'm super confident in them. And when you guys listen to them or hear Erin Bradley talk, she's absolutely amazing, as well as Jeremiah and Zach and Brenda. So super lucky to have them as founders for sure. Okay, so as a new rep, you will be getting 3 emails from corporate. So you will get an email right when you start. And then you will, I think you get one like the second day, the third day, or maybe every other day, but that has tons of information as well. So make sure and go through those emails. A couple of things, your sponsor should have added you, and maybe they haven't yet, but they will add you to Team Legacy, which is our direct Facebook page. And I should introduce myself. Oh, there's Jody too. I should introduce myself. My name's Jamie James. I didn't even do that. And I have been with Zaya for 18 months. It has been a whirlwind. It's been so much fun. And that's one of the best I've made. So anyway, I started the Team Legacy page just to help get more information out there for our team. So that would be our direct team. So they'll add you to that if they haven't done so already. They will also add you to Team Connect. So it's Connect, Uplift, Empower Facebook page, and that is run by my sister, Megan Bating, as well as Mariah Backey. And that has tons of information. It is our larger group. So there's, I think there's like 1,700 people on that page right now. Yeah, it's crazy. It's growing like crazy, just like our Team Legacy. They also may have added you to their direct Facebook page, which is awesome. So those are the Facebook pages that you are probably or will be part of. The other page I just wanted to mention is the Zaya Marketing Designs Facebook page. If you are not a part of that, and I will touch on that and show you where that's at on Facebook. It is an amazing Facebook page where you can get so many questions answered. And you can also find so many different pictures of real people in the different pieces that we have. So like, let's say you wanted to find pictures of people in the everywhere pants. You can type in everywhere and so many different pictures and posts will come up and you can take from there and put them on your parties and so forth. So it's just a really, really great resource of real people in our pieces. So I'll touch on that again in a second. But I am going to share my screen. And if one of you wants to unmute when I do that, and just let me know if you guys can see. Because sometimes when I do this, it goes to like a blank screen. Okay. Can you guys see it? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so if you guys have not been on your website is going to be myzaya.com/your number if you have not personalized it yet. So it would be your rep ID number. So we'll talk about that because I definitely want you guys to personalize your website. It makes it so much easier to get to. So mine is myzaya.com/JamieJames. So this is your website, and this is where you'll find where you can send people to shop, to join, lots of information. Also on the top, you can see it says representative login. So you can log in here, and this is where you put your rep ID and your password. So your password is what you used to sign when you signed up. So I'm going to show you in the back office. God, mine is so, can you see my back office? Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, so where to personalize your website? You are going to go to My Profile. And this is where you have all of your information. So it has your name, your address, your information on billing, on what cards on file. At the very top, you're going to see My Website information. This is where you can personalize your website. So I highly recommend this. You're just going to click Personalize. And then you can do a website name, whatever you want. I am, and those of you that know me know this, I am not creative at all. So mine is just Jamie James. So if you, I know Olivia Ryan, which she's not on here, but she's super creative. Hers is like Living Life with Liv or something like that. So your website name, you can put whatever you want, but I recommend personalizing it just because if you have someone, let's say, wants to join your business, then they know it's you because that is your website. It's not just a number. You can also, which I honestly haven't done this, but you can also put your picture on your website, which is great as well. But you just put in your website name. I don't mess with any of the rest of this information. You can do a welcome message if you would like, and then you're just gonna update your site. So it's really that simple to personalize your website. Okay, let's go through, we're gonna go through the back office a little bit. And like I said, I'm just gonna touch on some things that I feel are important for new reps. I mean, you're gonna want to just kind of mess around and get familiar with your back office. Our back office is so simple to use. If any of you have been with other direct marketing companies, some of them can get super, super complicated. Ours is very simple. Before I do that, I want you to write down these 3 numbers because these numbers are super important to your business and you're going to want to know these monthly. That is 200, 600, and 1,000. Okay, so 200 is the amount of sales you need to earn a commission check per month. So you need to do $200 worth of sales per month to earn a commission check. Okay, 600. You need to do $600 worth of sales per month to have your website fee waived. Okay, so again, you need to do $600 worth of sales per month to have your website fee waived. The first 2 months are waived already. So the website fee is the $15 per month, and that is the only fee that Zaya charges. I mean, it is, their compensation structure is amazing with no fees except the back office fee, which if you're doing a business, running a business, I mean, I've never paid a back office fee. The other number is 1,000. So you want to, when you reach $1,000 worth of sales, well, let me, oh, hold on a sec. If every rep gets paid 20% commission on their personal volume, once you reach $1,000 worth of sales, you get an 8% override. So you're getting 28%. Okay, so know those 3 numbers and where to find, if you go to your home screen, this middle number right here, qualified personal volume, that is the number that you're looking for those 200, 600, 1,000. So this is what you're getting paid on, the qualified personal volume. That's what you're making your 20 to 28%. Okay, all right, so let's talk about where to find your gift certificate. If you have not found, if you signed up this month, like I said, it's a crazy awesome promotion, and you get 2 $100 gift certificates. That's insane. So you're essentially paying $95 to sign up with Zaya. it's an incredible, incredible deal. So you're gonna go to place an order, and then you're gonna click on gift certificates. Okay, and this will be where you find your gift certificate number. So if you see my very first one, which is when I signed up. So when I signed up, the kit was $395 and you got a $200 gift certificate. And now it's $295, you get a $100 gift certificate, except this month. Okay, so let's talk about how, as a rep, you can buy your products. So you can, as a rep, there's two ways to purchase your products. You can purchase at a discount, so you get 25% off, and you can do that through the back office, and you just go to place an order, and you're gonna go to personal order. So if you go to personal order, everything will come up at 25% off. Okay, so everyone joins for different reasons. If you're joining just for the discount, perfect. This is where you would go to place your order. If you have joined to make any sort of income, I highly, highly recommend purchasing through your own shopping link. So you, by starting with Zaya, you're going to be having a launch party, or you're going to be doing parties from here on out. So you, after your launch party, you will have a shopping link, and your launch party page will turn into your VIP page. And you will always have an ongoing shopping link. If you purchase from your shopping link, you are getting paid the 20 to 28%, depending on what your volume is, and you're earning hostess rewards. So it's so important to know that by shopping on your own shopping link, you're not only getting paid your commissions, but you're also earning your hostess rewards. So it makes so much more sense to shop through your own shopping link. Okay, to set up an event, we're gonna go over that in a second. If you are just starting, your sponsor, and this is how I do it, every sponsor is different, but I highly recommend your sponsor doing your launch party. So they will be doing your launch party as soon as possible. Okay, so they're going to be doing your launch party as soon as possible. If you have enrolled from a party, so let's say you just had a party, you used your hostess credits, enrolled for the starter kit, you are going to want to be booking out your parties and getting your first party set, and your sponsor will help you with your first party. Okay, now if you are doing your launch party, like I said, they're going to want to be doing your launch party as soon as possible. You are going to be creating an event link in your back office for your launch party. And we will go over that quickly on how to create that shopping link, how to create that event link. If you, again, have come from a party, you're going to, that party page that you just came from is going to become your VIP page. So whether it was a launch party or you're coming from your party, that party page will become your VIP page, and you still are going to need to create a shopping link for people to shop. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to create a shopping link. So you're going to go to events. And I don't want you guys to worry about writing down every detail of this. If you go to our Facebook page, Team Legacy, in announcements, there is a Google Doc that goes over setting up your event, and then, or setting up your event link, setting up your shopping link, and setting up an actual event. So don't worry about writing down every detail of this. I'm just simply showing you where to go to create your shopping link. Okay, so you're going to go to events, and then you're going to click on new event, online party. Okay, and then you're going to see all this information. You're going to create your party date. So the day it's starting, I personally run my parties Tuesday through Friday. I feel like for me, that works within my schedule. So pre-party day would be Monday. So basically, I always do my party date starting on that Monday and ending on that Saturday, because I always extend a day. Okay, so you do with your parties, and you can work with your sponsor on this, whatever works best within your schedule. So let's do party date. I'm gonna do the 21st, which is next Monday, and I'm gonna end it on that Saturday. And start time and end time, you can do whatever you want. It honestly doesn't matter. I always do 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. But like I said, it's not a big deal. You're gonna want to click on show on your site. And your description is the party, the name of the party. So I have a party next week. Her name's Greta. So I usually do, you can do Greta's online Zaya party. You can do Greta's all Zaya bash. You can name it whatever you see fit. Now, the party details, address, city, state, you do not need to fill out any of this information. The next, yeah.
Are we supposed to see your screen right now?
Yeah, can you not?
Not anymore. Sorry, I'm kind of multitasking here, but I just noticed that.
Why is that?
I can still see. I can
Oh,
see
maybe
it.
it's just me.
Heather, it's just you. It's your multitasking.
No, but I just see all your lovely faces, but I don't see your screen. So, okay, that's okay.
Okay, can you guys see it now?
Yeah.
Now I can.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so make sure there's two things you want to make sure that you check mark. Show on your site, and then allow shopping. So allow shopping is check marked, and then you're going to scroll down to here. Host information. This is if you want your hostess to be able to see the orders as they come in, be able to log in and see that information. I never use this, ever. So it's totally up to you, but I don't personally use it. I don't know many people that do. So you're gonna wanna uncheck these two check marks and host information. Okay, so this is where you're gonna put all of your hostess information. I personally don't ask for all of this information up front. Obviously, you know their first name and last name, so you're gonna wanna put that in. So mine's Greta Anderson. But the rest, I just put my information, because when you go to close the party, you're gonna have to go back to this screen and input your hostess information. I just don't like to ask them a bunch of questions up front and I need this, I need that. So I just put in their first and last name, and then I will put in my information. So I'll put my email. And like I said, you will have to put in their information when you go to close their party. So that's when you'll put in their address and email. Password. Now this password is for the simple fact, if you were using this host information and they needed a password to access the information from their party. Obviously, we're not using that, but this system requires you to put in a password no matter what. So you're never going to use it. I always just put the hostess first name and like the number 1. Okay, so we have her name. I'm going to put in address, which again is my address because I don't know hers yet. And then you're going to scroll to the bottom and click save and continue. Once you do that, it's going to come up with this screen which shows invitations. You're going to click on details. This is where you're going to find your shopping link. So party shopping is the shopping link that you are going to use for your launch party. So that is the shopping link that you're going to want to get to your sponsor so that they can have that to post on your party for your launch party. If you've already done your launch party, this is your shopping link that you will be using for your VIP page. Or if you're doing a party for someone else, this is their shopping link, all right? So it's party shopping. So you can just copy and paste it into your party. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna let me go to Facebook. Can you guys see my Facebook? Okay, good, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Team Legacy page and I'm gonna show you, if you click on announcements at the top and scroll down, this new rep training, there is a Google Doc. So this Google Doc, print it out. It gives thank you, Simone Sunblad, for putting this together. It gives exact instructions on how to create your event. And once you're doing online parties, how to link your parties. So print out that Google Doc. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back to the back office for just a minute. Couple of things. We talked about that you can order at a discount or order through your shopping link. Highly recommend ordering through your shopping link because, again, you're getting paid on that purchase and you're getting Hostess rewards. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to just talk about is when you get paid, that's always a big thing. So the 5th of every month, Zaya will send out an email. It will also be under commissions in your back office, and it will say what your commissions are for the previous month. They will be direct deposited into your account around the 10th of every month. Okay, a couple more things in your back office. If you need help with anything or need to talk to customer service, or we are allowed to move orders. Let's say you need to move an order from one party to the next. There's a couple ways to get a hold of customer service. First, you can use the chat option, and it's not available because it's the weekend, but down in this right-hand corner of your screen in your back office, you will see a little leaf, and you can click on that and chat with customer service. So that's one option. You can also call customer service. That's the second option. And I don't have the phone number in front of me, but you can ask your sponsor for the phone number. Third, you can click on help. Okay, we use a ticket system that is super great now that it's up and running. And basically for any question that you have, or let's say you did a return and you're wondering the status, or you need to move an order, you just go to help and you're gonna submit a ticket. Okay, so if you have questions on that, feel free to reach out to myself or your sponsor, but it's super easy. It's a great way to connect with customer service and get some questions answered. If it's a quick question, using the chat feature is great because they'll get back to you as soon as they can. And like I said, it's right at the bottom right of your screen. Okay, I think for the back office, besides like how to rank advance, which we'll just briefly touch on that in a sec, but I just wanted to real quickly just talk about your launch party. So if you are a new rep, your sponsor will be sponsoring or will be starting a launch party for you as soon as possible. So we want to get that going within the next week, usually, of you enrolling. And you're going to create your shopping link just like we went through and get that to your sponsor. These are the only things I have my new reps focus on while I'm doing a launch party for them. So booking out your calendar. It's so important if you're wanting to do this business as a business to book out your calendar. So while your launch party is going, all you need to do is interact, have fun. Your sponsor's in charge of your launch party, and book out your calendar. Book as many parties as you can. They're so easy, and it's a great opportunity for you to help your friends and family get free and half off Zaya. So you're gonna book out your calendar. You are going to make a list of your dream team, those you want to join you in this business. And your sponsor will work with you on helping to contact them to help share the opportunity with them. We also use a scheduling app. And like I said, every sponsor is different. We use what's called Post My Party. I use what's called Post My Party. And I know probably 90 to 95% of our team uses Post My Party. Okay, Post My Party is a third-party system, and it's $9.95, I think, a month, or $9.95. Okay, it's $9.95 a month. It is 1,000% worth it. I mean, basically what Post My Party does, it posts everything for you. So you will set up an account with Post My Party. Your sponsor is going to share a template with you. It's a party template. And then what you're gonna do is update that template to make it your own. What we don't wanna do is use the exact same template as your sponsor, because then both you and your sponsor will get in Facebook trouble, or Facebook jail, we call it. So you want to make sure to change up the template. We are not saying reinvent the wheel. We are just saying change up some verbiage, maybe add some different pictures and slides. Let me show you Post My Party so that you guys, I'll go to this. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay, perfect. So you're gonna go to postmyparty.com and you're gonna set up an account with Post My Party. Like I said, I would have quit a long time ago if I didn't have Post My Party, because if you're working full-time, or you're a full-time mommy and have little kids at home, or this does everything for you. So it posts all of your posts during your parties for you. So you can run 2 parties at the same time. Some people are running 4 parties a week. This does everything for you except your live videos and the interacting. Okay, so you're going to set up an account with Post My Party. All right, I'm gonna log into mine. When you set up an account, you're always gonna log in to Post My Party with Facebook. So you have the option, use your username and password or Facebook. And like I said, your sponsor is gonna help you through this part. But what's gonna happen is they're going to share a template with you, okay? So your template's gonna look, let me go to my new one, like this when you get it. It's gonna have all these posts, okay? You're gonna go through and edit these to make them your own. So again, you don't get in Facebook trouble. Use the site that we had mentioned before. So I'm gonna go to that. Can you guys see my Facebook? Facebook, okay. So you're gonna go to the Zaya Marketing Designs page. So this is the one we had talked about that has, my computer is really slow. Okay. Here's the Zaya Marketing Designs page. So if you are not a member of the Zaya Marketing Designs, become a member, join this group. It has tons, this is where you can get tons of information. Like I can put in, let's just put in everywhere pants. It's gonna bring up all these posts and really cute pictures with, well, that's the everywhere skirt. Here, let me put in everywhere pants. Okay, so you can use, these pictures are free to use. Whatever's on the Marketing Designs website, you can use these pictures. That's why they're posted here. So if you want to change up some pictures or change up some verbiage on your Post My Party, once you get that template. So again, as your sponsor's doing your launch party, you want to book out your calendar, you're going to set up an account with Post My Party, and your sponsor will share the template with you. So those are the only things you need to worry about while they are doing your launch party. Okay. All right. I talked about Post My Party. We talked about the Zaya Marketing Designs page. Record sheets. I wanted to talk real briefly. And again, I'll answer any questions when we're done with this, but I need to go back to my wanted to talk about rank advancing. So you get paid with Zaya 2 different ways. Okay, you get paid on your what you do in your parties. So your personal volume. Okay, you get paid your personal volume with Zaya. You also get paid as you rank advance and are building a team. That is the second way you get paid. The only way to rank advance within Zaya is to sponsor others and start building a team. Okay, so I am just going to briefly go over rank advancing. One place to find these rank advancing charts, if you go to your main website page and go to join and scroll all the way down, you're going to see Zaya Rep qualifications. You're also going to see Zaya Rep rewards. Okay, you can also find these, and I highly, highly recommend printing these out, because this will help you. Okay, I'm at rep, how do I get to junior rep? I'm at junior rep, how do I get to senior rep? Okay, so I highly recommend printing these out. If you are in this, can you see my back office? Okay, if you are in your back office, a place to print these out, you can go to company files, and you're gonna click on pay plan info. Maybe. Why is that not? And then you're gonna click on pay plan info again, and it'll bring up these two charts, and you can print these out here. So again, I highly recommend printing these out. They have, it's just an easy way for you to gauge where you're at and set your goals. Okay, so let's talk about, you're at rep. You get paid as a representative, you get paid your personal volume, anything you do through your parties. To rank advance to junior rep, you need to bring someone onto your team. It could be one person, it could be 10 people. It really doesn't matter, okay, at this point. So to hit junior rep, your personal volume needs to be 200. So that's that middle number we talked about on your home screen. Your personal volume's anything you're doing through your parties, through your own shopping link, okay? Your own shopping link orders count as well. Okay, that's your personal volume needs to be 200. Your lifetime personal volume, this is the only volume that keeps accumulating and doesn't reset back to zero. So that's right, for new reps, at the beginning of the month, all your numbers in your back office are gonna go to zero, except your lifetime personal volume. Because I know, like, the first month after I started, I was like, whoa, I don't like to look at my back office the first, like, week of the new month. So your lifetime personal volume, though, keeps accumulating. So that's anything you've done in your personal sales, meaning any part through any parties or through your VIP page. Okay, that's anything. That keeps accumulating. So to hit junior rep, you need to be 1,500. To hit your first level, or your first level volume needs to be 600. What that means is any one of your first level reps. Your first level reps are anyone you've personally sponsored. So like I said, it could be one person, it could be 10 people. But that first level volume needs to be 600. Okay, your total group volume also needs to be 600. Your total group volume is anything that, any volume coming in from your entire team. So it doesn't mean that just your personally sponsored level ones, it's anyone. So let's say Kylie, you enrolled Leanne, and Leanne sponsored like 3 other people. It would be any of those people's volume. So any of that rep volume coming in would be your total group volume. Okay. So that would be junior rep. If you scroll down to rep rewards, you will see as a junior rep, you're getting your personal sales commission, 20%. You for sure add 1,000 for the month. You're getting the 8% override. And then you're also getting the 5% on your level 1 volume. Plus, you're getting a rank bonus of $50. Plus, Zaya sends you a little gift every time you rank advance. Okay, which is awesome. So now if we go back up here to senior rep, to hit senior rep, your personal volume needs to be 300. Your lifetime personal, the one that keeps accumulating, never goes back to zero, has to be 3,000. Your level 1 volume, anyone that you've personally sponsored, has to be 1,200. Your total group volume, which would be anyone on your entire team, has to be 2,000. So that's to hit senior rep. And then if you go down and look at senior rep, you can see this line. You're also getting 2% on your second level. At that point, you get your rank bonus of $75 and Zaya sends you a gift. Okay. Our team within the Connect team, our larger team, has been super passionate about really focusing on 4 things and really focusing on director, because we feel like once reps hit director, they are really starting, we're really starting to build a solid team. So we have a program put into place called Dash to Director, and I'm not gonna overwhelm you guys and go over that, but please reach out to your sponsor. It is a must to sign up for. There is exclusive trainings, there's exclusive incentives with Dash to Director. Like I said, reach out to your sponsor or reach out to myself. You can find information on Dash to Director under announcements. But I wanted to just point out director because it seems like a big jump. Once you start building a team though, these numbers grow very quickly. Okay, so to hit director, your personal volume needs to be 500. Your lifetime personal, that's the one that keeps accumulating, needs to be 10,000. Your first level volume, personally sponsored reps, needs to be 2,000, and your total group volume needs to be 10,000. Okay. And if you go down here, it shows when you hit director, the percentages, and then you get a $100 rank bonus plus a really awesome gift. So again, the 4 things that our team has chosen to really, really focus on, and I do feel like it is the reason that our team, our whole team is the fastest growing team within Zaya, is we are focusing on these 4 things. If you do these 4 things every single week, you're going to successfully build your business. That's reaching out, parties, following up, and sharing the opportunity, or recruiting. I do not like the word recruiting, but it is what it is. Okay, sharing the opportunity. All right, reaching out. Make your list. As a new rep, make your list of as many people as you can think of, and don't prejudge. It's never the people that you think. It's always the people that you're like, they're never going to want to do this business. They don't need the money. They are never going to want to, I don't know, want to grow a team. It's always the people you think that won't, that really, really want to do something like this or need something like this in their life. You don't know unless you ask. The answer is always no if you don't ask. Okay, so make your list of people. And you can use, I know Robin Eddy does a really, really good training on making a list, but she talks about the Frank method. And so making a list of your friends, your relatives, your associates, your neighbors, your kids' coaches and teachers, and all right, so make that list. You are going to reach out to hundreds of people. I have literally reached out to hundreds and hundreds of people. Okay, so make your list and start the reach out process. You know, while your launch party is going on, you're going to be booking out your calendar. When I first started 18 months ago, and I can speak for my sister on this too, Megan, we both said we're gonna have one party. Well, at that time we said one party a week for a year and see what happens. And we're gonna remain consistent at that. And we both, I mean, we ended up having, you know, 1 to 3 parties a week. It just depended. But making that commitment and being consistent with reach outs and parties and follow-ups and recruiting will build a solid business. But parties are the foundation of your business. The more parties you can do, they bring everything. They bring volume, they bring more hostesses. I mean, my hostesses, like this month, I have multiple parties and not one hostess I know. They all came from other parties. Okay, they're gonna bring reps. I haven't personally sponsored, wow, gosh, I need to look, 34 reps. I only knew, well, now I only knew 5 of them. Everyone else came from party. Everyone else came from parties. So again, parties bring reps, they bring more hostesses, they bring volume. If you feel like you're in a lull, parties help bring that momentum back. Okay, so parties, I can't stress how important parties are. So as you're doing your launch party, book out your calendar with parties. All right, so those 4 things, again, back to those: reaching out, parties, following up, and then sharing the opportunity. If you're a new rep, you're excited. This is the time. Share the opportunity with those you want to do the business with you. You're going to get no's. You're going to get lots of no's. You got to celebrate those no's. The more no's you can get, that means you're that much closer to a yes. I mean, I don't feel bad when someone tells me no, because it doesn't mean no, not ever. It means no, not right now. Okay, so you will continue to follow up with them. They're going to be watching you. You're planting, every no you get, you're planting a seed. All right, you've at least shared the opportunity with them. I mean, Misty's on this call right now. She told me no right away. Right away. I mean, I asked her before she even hosted her party if she would join me as a rep, and she said no. And then she said 2 days later, yes, sign me up. So, I mean, you're going to get no's. You need to expect that. Okay, what questions do you guys have? I feel like I've covered a lot of information, and hopefully it's not too overwhelming, but we went through the basics of the back office. We went through setting up your first shopping link, which if you're doing a launch party, you'll get that to your sponsor, or it'll be your VIP link. And again, in announcements on Team Legacy, you will find lots of this information. So let me see if I have. Does anyone have questions at all?
I do. I have a sponsor or a rep who keeps asking me why we have to have a Facebook business page, and I honestly do not remember why.
Okay, yes, that is one thing I forgot to touch on. So you will create a business page. Okay, so your business page is solely to run your parties through. Facebook does not like it when we are running parties through our personal page, especially multiple parties. So when we first started, we didn't really know anything about the business page. So we were running all our parties through our personal page, and we kept getting kicked off of Facebook. So it's extremely important to have a business page for that reason. And a business page is super easy. I'm going to share my screen really quick to create. Now, again, that Google Doc where I showed you, it's under announcements on the Team Legacy page. That explains how to set up your parties, and you need to have a business page to do that. So if I go to Facebook, and the new Facebook's kind of tricky, but all of the new instructions are on that Google Doc as well, okay? So to create a business page, you are just gonna go to Pages. Okay, hold on. No, you're not. Okay, you're gonna go to this plus sign, I'm sorry. Okay, so when you're on the new Facebook, you're gonna go to the plus sign that's by your name. So if I'm on my main Facebook page, you're gonna go to the plus sign, and you're gonna go to Page, and you're going to create a business page. So over on the left-hand side, you're going to name your page. Again, my business page is called Jamie's Ziabiz because that's how creative I am. So you can name it whatever you would like, but you're going to name it, and then you're going to do a category, and I think it's clothing. You have to do some sort of category. My computer's really slow. Okay, clothing brand is what I put mine under. And you don't have to do a description. Some people, okay, I'm just going to talk about my personal self because some people do use their business page for more than to run parties through. And I don't feel like I'm equipped to share like how to do that because I don't. I only run my parties through my business page, and then your VIP page your launch party that you're having will become your VIP page. So this business page right here is for me solely to run my parties through so I don't get in Facebook trouble. Okay, so I don't even have a description. If I go to my, okay, I'm gonna go to my business page so you guys can see. So if I go to Jamie's Diabiz, this is my business page that I set up. And again, you just go to pages and you're gonna create a new. I do have a cover photo and I do have a profile picture. So if people happen to go to that, they see that. And then you're gonna set up your parties through this page. So as you're doing your online parties, you're gonna go to your business page to create the group for your online party. And we're not gonna get into that because I'm not going to totally confuse you right now, because right now, as a new rep, you're focused on your launch party, your sponsor's doing your launch party, and you're booking out your calendar. But the Google Doc, if you go to Team Legacy, the Google Doc explains exactly, I mean, step by step, how to set up your first party. But your sponsor will also be walking you through that. Kristen, does that answer the question why?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and some people are still running their parties through their personal page, but I just know that if you run multiple parties, you can get kicked off Facebook through your personal page. So that's why having a business page is super, super important. All right, so any of you veterans, am I missing anything? Do you feel like I need to go over anything else for new rep training? Okay, any other?
Like, don't be afraid to ask questions, because we were all in the same boat. We all had no idea what we were doing. We just jumped in and off and did it. So reach out to anybody. Our team is awesome. That Facebook page for the Connect page, the Zaya Marketing, like, use those resources, but definitely reach out to our team if you need any help.
Yes, for sure. And you're right. I mean, I think the best advice any of us on here that have been with Zaya would give you as new reps is to jump in. To jump in and start your parties, and you learn as you go. I mean, it's a very simple business, but it can get confusing and you will have questions. So make sure, like Misty said, and reach out, because we're all here to help you. But jumping in and getting started is the best advice that I can, or any of these ladies would give you. Kylie, do you have any questions? Because I know you're new. You're muted. I think you're muted. No, you're good.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm good. I wrote a lot of stuff down. I know I'm going to talk to Misty too, so.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, reach out. And are you having your launch party this week?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to stop the recording.
I know, like, the page is set up.